So, with Minecraft 1.18 just around the corner, I thought I'd give you guys some duplication glitches. Because, you know, you always want the head start on whatever you're doing. If you're not playing Ultra legit, of course. But yeah, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, all of these actually work in 1.18. No scam, I swear. And please remember to subscribe. Thank you. So, first off, these are the items you'll need. 1 string, 2 tripwire hooks, and 2 trapdoors. Now, just place your trapdoors just like that. And another one facing this way, tripwire hook there and there, and string in the middle, and boom. I have now cleared my inventory, and I just go over here. Alright, got 2 tripwire hooks now. Place it back down, flip up the trapdoors, walk over it again, and there you go. Now you have even more tripwire hooks. And you can do this infinitely. So basically, you just keep walking past, and you get more and more tripwire hooks every time you do it. And it's really simple and easy. And there you go. Don't think this is fast enough for you? Then you just place 2 more trapdoors, just like this. And you can use some of the duplicated tripwire hooks, just like this, and you place them in all 4 of these corners here, and you just walk over and boom. Suddenly I go from 4 to 8, and then I just flip up both of these and place it down again, and boom. We now have a total of 10. First one done, let's move on to the second one. If you're interested in carpets, then this one is a great glitch for you. All you need is a lever, piston, slime blocks, a coral fan of any kind, and some carpets. So start off by elevating your piston 1 block off the ground, place it down, and a lever on the back. It doesn't actually have to be a lever on the back, just something to activate it with. Then you just take your slime blocks and build up. This can be a total of 6 blocks tall. Then you just place a coral fan and your carpets above the coral fan. And there you go, it's done. Now all you need to do is just flick this a couple of times and just keep on flicking it. And when you're satisfied, you just walk here and boom, you have infinite carpets. And it really is that simple. And if you're a little bit lazy, make this 5 blocks tall. Then you just take an observer and place it this way right here, facing into the piston, and then you place something in front of it, and there you go. Now it does it infinitely, and you kind of just have carpets flying around. And an easy way to deactivate it is just breaking the block that's under it. And if you want to automatically collect everything, you just make this 3 block glass tower here. Make sure no blocks will actually connect to the slime blocks here, and then you just place some hoppers underneath, going into a barrel or a chest, and it is that simple. Now you automatically connect everything and just activate it like that. And now maybe one up here too, and there you go. Now every single carpet should fall into the hoppers, and they should collect in this barrel. And from there you can just place another hopper under the barrel going into a furnace, or just have it directly going into a furnace, which will work better if you only have 1 color of carpet and you basically have infinite fuel. And to deactivate it, you just break this block, and there you go. Now you can just let the carpets get into the barrel, and you'll be all good. And if you don't have silk touch to get the coral fan, you just do this. Have the observer facing into the block, place 2 slime blocks above it and carpet above, and you just flick this and unflick it, and there you go. You also have it there. It is really that simple. Now you can also do this with rails. Basically the same, just a lever on the piston, remove the blocks under here, place some slime blocks, and then an observer facing this way on top, another one facing up here. Place the rail, and there you go. Now you just flick it like normal, and boom, it works. Want to expand it? No problem. You can expand it 1 block to either side, not 3 though, unfortunately. But all you need to do is to make sure you have 2 more slime blocks and place an observer facing up. And if you do it right, you have this where it shoots out infinite rails. Let's move on to the next one. This one doesn't really necessarily qualify as a duplication glitch, but it is really useful nonetheless. And it can actually basically count as a duplication glitch, honestly. So what you do is you trap a villager in a little hole here, and you make him whatever trade you want him to have. Then what you have to do is set your difficulty to hard mode, and then you want to have a zombie in here attack your villager. And if done right, of course, and set to hard mode, your villager will turn into a zombie villager, just like this. And as usual, you cure the zombie villager, which will take a few minutes sometimes. And there you go. When your villager finally cures, you can see that prices are cut off. Also, I suggest before you actually start doing this, you just trade up everything and you get what you want in the villager before you actually start doing this. But as you can see here, of course, prices are cut off. But this still isn't it, because this one, for example, costs 3 emeralds, and we don't want that. We want it to cost 1. So, what do? Well, you turn him into a zombie again. And after that, you just cure him like normal. I just wanted to really stress, this does does take a while, so make sure you're only doing this to a villager you really want to have cheap prices. Because if not, you're basically doing this for nothing and probably wasting an hour just waiting for this thing to turn back into a villager. And you may as well build a roller coaster while you wait. But when he finishes transforming back, you can see that prices are extremely cheap now. Basically, the things that were costing emeralds before aren't costing any anymore. And only thing is name tag here, which still costs 7. And if you want to decrease that, of course, all you have to do is turn him into a zombie again and then turn him back. Which will, of course, take a lot of time, but that's the premise of it. If you can, and I really suggest only doing this with things you really want to have cheap. If not, it's a fully working kind of duplication glitch where you can cheese yourself to very cheap trades. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. For this next dupe, I suggest you have a full suit of armor and a lot of bottles, because we are going to the end. Now what you want to do in the end is of course keep the dragon alive, because that's what we need. And I'd suggest just destroying all of the end crystals to make him perch faster. Because what we're duplicating is Dragon's Breath. Because usually with Dragon's Breath you can not only catch a couple from one of these, but if you do this glitch, you can get a lot more. And again, you just do this and you get only a couple. But if you look up, you can not do it. You actually have to wait for him to perch. And now that he's perching, you just wait till he gets down, stand right under him, and then you look up at him, and you just right click as fast as you can. You can get so many bottles from doing this. As you can see in my inventory, I am getting so many Dragon's Breath bottle, and that's really not possible normally. So basically, you just stand under here and right click when you're looking up at him, because that apparently gives you infinite. Why does it do that? I have no clue, but I'll take it. As you can see, I have loads of Dragon's Breath bottle now. And yeah, that's one of the more simpler dupes. It's insanely cool. And after searching tirelessly over the internet, I have realized there are no more dupe glitches. And just to make sure, we'll test some old ones here. So you used to be able to spawn a dolphin. Let's just put him on the lead. And we had a shulker box on the other side corner of the nether portal here. Then we just, released the dolphin, slowly dragged him towards the nether portal here. And as he got there, he would pull the shulker box with him, usually pulling it to the other side here. And then he would duplicate it and somehow make another one on the other side here, but looks like it fell into lava. No, it's on this portal, and as you can see, it's only one and didn't duplicate. And another old one you could do was just taking a shulker box into an anvil and just keep on renaming it until the anvil breaks, and eventually the anvil would break and it would drop one or two on the ground, just like that. But now it just puts it in your inventory, which basically just cancels out the whole dupe and makes it doesn't want to work anymore. I've also scoured the internet to see if there's any new dupes, and there doesn't look to be any. So these are the all current known ones, including the trap one, trapdoor one, and yeah, these are all the ones that I currently know and have tried. And I think you should do this if you have watched till the end. So yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.